I must also, of course, thank the mediator, Mr. Philip Howell Richardson, who, and I must say I join everyone and yourself in saying that we hope we will not need your services, at least in respect of this particular matter. Again, except just to say, thank you very much for all your help in this, and to again say that we all know that we don't, as a matter of practice, sign agreements of this kind in public and in full view of the press and cameras and all of that. And I think it underscores the importance of this particular agreement that we are signing in full view of the press and everyone who is present. And I'm sure that we all know the history, or at least we're reasonably familiar with the history of all of what we've experienced with Ajaokuta and the Iron Mining Corporation as well. It's very clear that this is one of those terrible failures of just basically getting things done over the years. I think that somehow or the other, we let the ball drop so many years ago, and somehow we just couldn't get this back. We just couldn't get it back on track. Unfortunately, it has cost us a lot. I mean, the fact that we had an Ajaokuta steel mining company for so long, a steel company for so long, and that we had the Iron Mining Corporation for so long, and yet produced absolutely nothing, is by itself a tragedy of immense proportions. But it's a good thing that we're now able to recover from all that and get on the path of getting things right and resuscitating both Niomco and I'm sure very quickly also Ajaokuta. Everybody in Nigeria, I mean practically everyone, talks about what we can do with steel. It is so obvious that steel is such an important requirement, and we spend so much on it. But I think that this is possibly the first concrete step towards ensuring that all of our complaints and all of that are dealt with, and that we're able to at least say that in not too long from now, we'll be able to at least produce our own steel, be able to do a bit of production of our own steel so that we can save ourselves on foreign exchange and create jobs and opportunities for local investments and local individuals who will be interested in working with us on this on steel. I think that we should not only congratulate ourselves, but we should also hold ourselves to account in the next few months in particular, and I think the next few months will be absolutely critical. There are specific agreements that have been reached. There are specific conditions that have to be met, and there are timelines which have been set in the agreements. I think it's very important that we keep to those timelines and that we observe those agreements, as faithfully as possible. There's no question at all that there might be situations where there might be slip-ups of one kind or the other, but I hope that we'll be able to accommodate each other in the spirit of the mediation and ensure that we keep the objective in sight, which is to make sure that this concession, this Niomco concession works, and that eventually we're able to free up Ajaokuta for business as quickly as possible. I want to thank Mr. Mittal for all of what you've tried to do over the years, but most importantly, for being a very good and useful partner in getting this done. And I know that in the next few months, you will also work very closely with us to ensure that we get this done and that we're able to, happily say that both Niomco and Ajaokuta are running well. So I'd like to thank everyone for the time you spent. And unfortunately, due to quite serious economic circumstances, we're unable to offer lunch. But take it that we nevertheless wish you very well. And next time, perhaps, we might be able to offer something better than the water that I see in front of everyone. Thank you very much.